Welcome everybody to today's GOT16 Round 4 Doug Jones League Daily Recap Podcast, brought to you by the good folks at ImagineSports.com and IS Fans Productions, in Boston today, playing on grass. Stonehurst Mighty Seasons lost the first game to Plymouth First Comers by a score of 5-3. Winning pitcher was Clemens, losing pitcher was Hansen. Stonehurst Mighty Seasons won the middle game in a pitcher's duel by a score of 2-1. Winning pitcher was Librand, losing pitcher was Newsom. Stonehurst Mighty Seasons won the third game over Plymouth First Comers by a score of 5-3. Winning pitcher was Sabathia, losing pitcher was 11. In Miami today, on grass, Doug Jonestown Massacre were swept by Miami Goldfish. Miami Goldfish won the fourth game by a score of 5-3. Winning pitcher was Smoltz, losing pitcher was Lesenby. Doug Jonestown Massacre lost the second game by a score of 7-5. Winning pitcher was Wakefield, losing pitcher was Swan, and also lost the last game to Miami Goldfish by a score of 7-1. Winning pitcher was Luke, losing pitcher was Sewell. In Philadelphia today, under sunny skies, Hanks A Lot 6 lost the first game to Electric Amish by a score of 5-3. Winning pitcher was Reuter, losing pitcher was Plank. Eddie Plank pitched the complete game for Hanks A Lot 6 despite taking the loss. Hanks A Lot 6 lost the second game to Electric Amish by a score of 7-5. Winning pitcher was Sauerbeck, losing pitcher was Waddell. The third game under partly cloudy skies, before a nice crowd of 10,296 was a walk-off victory for the home squad when Danny Tartabull homered to left, also scoring Frank Robinson and Mike Schmidt. In Boston today, Rocket Dogs won the first game over Green Sand Beach by a score of 2-1. Winning pitcher was Kinder, losing pitcher was Litch. Rocket Dogs lost to Green Sand Beach in the next game by a score of 9-3. Winning pitcher was Grimes, losing pitcher was Ojeda. In the evening game, Rocket Dogs again lost to Green Sand Beach 7-1. Winning pitcher was Avery, losing pitcher was Higby. In Atlanta today, Got Bombs Redux lost the first game to Baby Got That B by a score of 4-3. Winning pitcher was Feller, losing pitcher was Mulder. Got Bombs Redux lost the next game to Baby Got That B in a squeaker by a score of 8-7. Winning pitcher was Norman, losing pitcher was Marbury. In the evening game at Fulton County Stadium under clear skies, Dave Steve pitched a complete game for Got Bombs Redux but took the loss by a score of 4-0. Winning pitcher was Hildebrand, who threw the complete game shutout. In Kansas City today, playing on grass, Bob Game of Thrones won the first game over Kentucky Mules by a score of 7-5. Winning pitcher was Burrell, losing pitcher was Johnson. Bob Game of Thrones lost the second game to Kentucky Mules in a blowout by a score of 10-3. Winning pitcher was Rommel, losing pitcher was Creamer. Bob Game of Thrones won the last game by the score of 4-0. Winning pitcher was Day, losing pitcher was Brower. Today's best performers were John Mabry, who had the best RC performance today for Stonehurst Mighty Seasons in today's third game at Fenway Park in Boston. He created 4.8 runs on 3 hits, including 1 home run, 1 double and 1 triple, and Oral Hildebrand had the best game score today for Baby Got That B. He scored 82. Here are the current standings. In the East Division, Kentucky Mules has a record of 46-44 and has a lead over Miami Goldfish, who has a record of 45-45. Plymouth First Comers has a record of 44-46. Hanks A Lot 6 has a record of 40-50. In the Central Division, Rocket Dogs has a record of 47-43 and has a lead over Baby Got That B, who has a record of 44-46. Electric Amish has a record of 44-46. Stonehurst Mighty Seasons has a record of 42-48. In the West Division, Green Sand Beach has a record of 53 and 37 and has a lead over Bought Game of Thrones, who has a record of 51 and 39. Got Bombed Redux has a record of 44 and 46. Doug Jonestown Massacre has a record of 40 and 50. Here is your GOT16 RD4 Doug Jones injuries report. For Bought Game of Thrones, Inga, Brandon, out for 7 more days, 6 more games. For Doug Jonestown Massacre, Hanson, Dave, out for 9 more days, 8 more games. For Electric Amish, Sauerbeck, Scott, out for 7 more days, 6 more games. For Final Failures, Westbrook, Jake, out for 40 more days, 36 more games. Gallego, Mike, out for 5 more days, 4 more games. Felix, Gus, out for 11 more days, 9 more games. For Got Bombed Redux, Abrams, Cal, out for 3 more days, 2 more games. For Got Cha 4, Tanana, Frank, out for 6 more days, 5 more games. Here are the current batting leaders. The home run leader is McGuire, Mark from PFC, who has 29. The top run scorer is Allen, Dick from KM, who has 76. The top RBI producer is Berger, Wally from OPC, who has the highest batting average, belongs to Aaron, Hank from Art, who has .318, Allen, Dick from KM has the most runs created at 79.77. The stolen base leader is Morgan, Joe from DJM, who has 25. The most game-winning RBIs is from Averill, Earl from BGB, who has 13. The longest current hit streak belongs to Krabba, Gavi from KM, who has hit in 11 straight. The longest hit streak belongs to Jeter, Derek from MGF, who hit in 21 straight. Here are the current pitching leaders. The arrow leader is Burrell, Mark from BGO at 3.20. The top game winner is Burrell, Mark from BGO, who has 13. The strikeout leader is Waddell, Rube from Art, who has 137. The highest number of complete games belongs to Glavine, Tom from GSB, who has 8. Burrell, Mark from BGO has the most innings pitched at 177.1. The saves leader is Kinder, Ellis from OPC, who has 18. Here are your next games. Hank a Euro trademark SA Lot 6 are at Rocket Dogs. Electric Amish are at Bought Game of Thrones. Kentucky Mules are at Got Bombed Redux. Stonehurst Mighty Seasons are at Doug Jonestown Massacre. Miami Goldfish are at Green Sand Beach. Baby Got Bat V are at Plymouth First Comers. Thanks for listening to today's game. For the best classic fantasy baseball game on the market, visit imaginesports.com. Good night all and God bless.